Scotland might be a small country, but it has an awful lot to offer, from abundant natural resources to some world-class know-how and a real entrepreneurial spirit. We have a very collaborative network that brings together new and existing companies, some world-leading universities and research institutes, and some really high-tech specialist research facilities.
IBioIC is a biotechnology company that produces sustainable omega-3, and we do that by taking the distillation byproducts from the whisky sector and using the nutrients to grow microalgae.
IGS are a designer and supplier of vertical farming equipment and facilities. We supply these around the world to various customers at various scales, but industrial scale.
We're a sustainable food company headquartered here in Glasgow, and we have developed a zero-waste process to manufacture mycoprotein, which is a sustainable, nutritious ingredient.
And our business is with seaweed. What we actually do is take indigenous seaweed from around the Scottish coast and we extract as many components from that seaweed as possible.
We are at the Adam Genome Foundry, a unique facility in Scotland specializing in the modular assembly of DNA constructs from genetic parts, as well as the development of bespoke assays.
We are a mass spectrometry-based global proteomics and metabolomics service provider, and we work with academia as well as local SMEs.
IBioIC sits at the heart of this ecosystem, connecting industry, academia and government to support the development of new products and processes to commercialization. We provide lab space and technical support to help develop projects from research through to scale-up.
Equipment for scaling up biotechnology processes is hugely expensive, and that's where IBioIC's facilities come in.
We teamed up with the FlexBio scale-up facility of IBioIC, and we worked on a project that successfully managed to scale up the process of reclaiming valuable metals from spent lithium-ion batteries used in electrical vehicles.
Together with the Edinburgh Genome Foundry and FlexBio, Genomics is providing an accessible service for local SMEs who get a stepping up into advanced technologies that would otherwise not be accessible in Scotland.
We also provide funding and signposting to investment to de-risk and accelerate innovation through to commercialization and scale-up.
One of the benefits to IGS of joining IBioIC has been access to funding. So we accessed the feasibility fund, and through that did some early stage research work with both academia and industry.
Some of the initial support IBioIC provided was a proof of concept study that allowed us to do some of the fundamental research that underpinned the business. At that time, we had 2 members of staff. Now we've grown to a team of 66.
IBioIC also provides feasibility funds and larger funds that gives us the opportunity to work with local companies such as Cellucom and Green Bioactors, who are based here in Scotland, but also multinationals such as GSK.
We forge connections and bring stakeholders together.
One of the highlights of our calendar is attending the annual IBioIC conference, in which we have the opportunity to reconnect with old and meet new friends and colleagues.
Networking is really at the heart of IBioIC, and one of their events, which brought a broad range of stakeholders together, helped us form a consortium, which led to us securing 17 million European funding.
And I would say never underestimate the value of a network like that.
We also run an extensive skills program from HND to PhD and also CPD activities.
IBioIC studentship are a great opportunity to develop new research ideas that link industry and academia, and mainly solving issues and problems in the industry, and create something which is worthwhile for the company, but also for the bioeconomy.
Industrial biotechnology requires a specialized workforce. IBioIC is central to educate the next generation of scientists through their studentship scheme.
For all biotechnology companies, there are 3 key challenges: accessing funding, accessing scale-up facilities, and the final piece is that vital accessing recruitment of key biotech talent. IBioIC has delivered across all of those key areas for myalgae, and they can deliver for other biotech companies to ensure the growth of the sector.